Welcome back, another week. So I feel like, first of all, look at my new apron. Thank you, Joanne. This week I am redeeming myself from the Swiss roll. Jamie is convinced I did it wrong. I am convinced it's the recipe. They did say it will crack. Now mind you, mine didn't just like crack, mine like fell apart. But it didn't even taste good the last one. So, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're gonna preheat the oven at 425. I have my nice cookie sheet, and what I'm gonna do is they said even with the silicone, you still wanna take the butter and you still wanna grease it. An inch of water to a simmer, and I already turned this on ahead of time because we didn't wanna watch water boil. Combine the eggs and the sugar into this bowl. So it's 4 eggs, half a cup of sugar. This is on. I'm gonna put this on here. Set at a simmer, so I don't wanna get it too hot. We're gonna do 2 minutes. So I did use the temperature thing. Ooh, I don't wanna burn myself. We don't wanna obviously cook the eggs, but it is 120 degrees. We did use a thermometer, and then we're gonna beat it for 3 more minutes. So now we're gonna take 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and we're gonna put it in, and we're gonna mix it in. Now we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of flour, a 1/4 cup of cocoa, and it said to fold it in. Oh, and salt. Oh God, I forgot salt. Okay. And it said to fold it in. You don't want to let the air out, but you do want to mix it. Fold it quickly. We have the silicone. I don't know if those dots are good, Jane. I'm not feeling it. Okay. So spread it out a little. Are we on our... Should have waited. Look at that. I don't think it's mixed. Well, if it said folded, it didn't say mixed well. Leaving an inch. It's 425. Okay. 5 minutes. This time not cooking an extra. It's just 5 minutes.
How are you feeling about this one compared to the last one?
I don't know. I feel this one's not as thick. This one seems more airy, which I'm hoping will cause for less cracking. The other ones seem much more dense.
Emotionally wise, what are you feeling?
Stressed as hell. I want to redeem myself like I did the donuts.
That took 3 attempts on your mom.
Shh. We have a place, we have to paste parchment paper on the flat surface, sprinkle cocoa powder on top of it, because what's gonna happen is I need to flip this like we did last time, and yeah, I remember that. Then we're gonna roll it in the parchment paper, not in a towel. So we're just gonna put this, doesn't really matter because we're just gonna plop it on here anyway. I need new mitts.
That's easy.
Ooh. I'm not even testing it. I'm not. Ready? Like we did last time, and yeah, I remember that. Look at that. I even buttered the silicone. What did I do? I buttered, you watched me butter this whole thing. Oh. Okay. That's like smoking.
What's the temperature of that?
Very hot. They said to do it while it was hot to give it muscle memory. Okay. All right, so while we're waiting for this to cool, we are going to make the center. So, cup of heavy cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Going to mix this until it turns into like a Cool Whip consistency. So that can take a while. Thank goodness for my KitchenAid. Here we go. So this is done. It's just like Cool Whip. I don't want to put my finger in it. This is still not cooled. It is. I just worry it's gonna melt this. So let's make the ganache that's gonna go on top of it while we wait for this. So to make the ganache, not a big deal. Put in a microwave bowl, half a cup of heavy cream, tablespoon of milk. No cool water, you do that. But anyway, we need 4 ounces of bittersweet chocolate. A couple for good measure?
I think it's close enough.
All right, so at a little at a time, we're gonna melt and stir. And if we feel it needs more chocolate, we will. Now, me and microwaves do not do well, so let's hope this works. So I think we were off with 4 ounces. It's pretty liquidy. I don't think it's supposed to be that liquidy. I'm much happier with this. Look at it. That's a much better consistency. I felt like the other one was just gonna like drain right off. All right, we ready to unroll? Oh, first of all, look at that. It didn't even break. Problem number 1. Number 2, it's really still hot. Okay, here we go. And it said, don't put it, okay. Jamie and the dog have a problem together. The dog thinks that when Jamie's here, all he gets is treats.
Because he deserves all the treats, he thinks correctly.
So he barks the whole time she's visiting. There's my family. Oh my God. How come this won't spread? I can't even spread it. Using that muscle memory. This one broke a lot less. But it's very different. Oh, it's probably colored because of the cocoa butter. Okay. I was getting a little worried there. Like, wow, I really did consistently cook this. Yeah, now we're gonna magically sprinkle the ganache over it. Oh, I have a problem with spreading again. Okay. It looks 100 times better than the last one. Jamie? Agree? Disagree?
I think it's a different than last time.
That looks good. Tell me I didn't do a good job of that. So much better than the last one. Agreed? Agreed. Let's see if it tastes better than the last one. Ooh, can't pick it up. Much better than the last one. It's much better. The consistency is better. The flavor is better. Everything is. I think it had a little too much whipped cream. Like I could have spread it out a little more. All right, I can say this is a success. Might not be perfect, but it's definitely a success. So I am happy that I have mastered the Swiss roll and I'm ready to move on to whatever is next on my agenda. So I look forward to you next week. Seeing you next week. Bye everyone.